My name is Stanley, and this is Yoga with Stanley. Today's class is flow, Hatha flow. And in flow, we want to bring movement in harmony with breath. The postures are just as important as the transitions. So let's begin with attention to the breath. Close your eyes. Make adjustments to your foundation, making sure that you're seated comfortably. Your hips are grounded, your feet are firmly on the ground, or you may have them in a crossed ankle, crossed feet position, or you may have your feet in the lotus or half lotus position, whatever suits you. Be seated comfortably and arrive here now in your foundation and draw a long breath and lengthen your spine. With your chin horizontal to the ground, exhale and let go. Let go of all tension. Let go of the weight of your body. Feel it sinking into the ground. Now one more time, draw a deep breath in. Exhale and let go. Bring your hands together. Connect with your breath as much as you inhale and exhale as the moments in between. Be aware of those transitions. As we transition from posture to posture, we want there to be a coherence, a connection between postures, seamless transitions. And that begins with a seamless transition between the breaths, between inhale and exhale, between exhale and inhale. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. And notice your stomach is gently moving out as you inhale and your chest is coming up. Deep breaths. And in between, see that the transitions are slow and smooth. That there isn't like a drop all of a sudden from inhale to exhale. And that there isn't a hurried return to the exhalation after, rather a hurried return to the inhalation after you exhale. Now stay with that breath. Stay with that same technique. Place your hands behind your back. Lift your heart up. We're going into a spine extension here. We're thrusting the dorsal spine towards your sternum, rolling the shoulders back and chin. Now bring your chin horizontal to the ground, shoulders over your hips, and bring your arms up as you inhale. Interlace the fingers and bring your palms down, exhaling. Now curve your spine, and as you inhale, make a big ball with your arms, pressing your palms out, and bring your hands up, lengthening the spine and going into an extension, rolling the shoulders back. Bring your arms back again and down. As you exhale, hands behind your back, inhale, extension of the spine, thrusting your heart up and rolling your shoulders back. Chin horizontal as you exhale, and bring your arms up again as you inhale, interlacing the fingers and pressing the palms up as you exhale. Now, arms are like a ball, chin to chest, curve your spine. Inhale, back up again. Into the spine extension, and hands down on the exhale. behind your back. And arm up as you inhale, left. Lean to the right as you exhale. Inhale and lengthen the whole side body. Exhale a little deeper into your lateral flexion. Bring your hand back to the ground. Raise your other arm up as you inhale. And lean over to the left as you exhale. Lengthening the whole side body as you inhale all the way to your fingertips. And leaning over a little deeper to that lateral flexion on the exhalation. And down again. Table pose. In table pose, your knees over your hips and your hands shoulder width. Fingers apart. Bring your knees together now. Right leg back. Flex the right foot. Right leg up horizontal. Tuck your navel in towards the spine. Lengthen your left arm forward as you raise your hand off the ground and press your right heel back, keeping your shoulders and hips square. Bend your knee, catch hold of your ankle, lift your knee off and away from the ground as you lift your chin, arch your spine. Chin up, arching your spine with your knee coming up and away from the ground. And knee down again. Exhale, hips back, child pose. Come into seated posture. Hands behind your back. Seated on the heels. If you're not comfortable on the heels, you may put a blanket in between the heels and in between your hips and heels. If it's the ankles that are a little sore, you put a blanket under your feet. Spine extension. Arms forward as you exhale. Forehead down. Shoulders forward as you inhale to half plank. Bring your feet out, tuck your toes under, exhale downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Upward dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Table pose. Knees together, hands shoulder width. Tuck your toes under, left leg horizontal. Inhale. Tuck your navel in. Right hand comes off the ground, horizontal. Catch hold of your left foot. Arch your spine. Deep breaths, slow breaths. The deep, slow breaths make the posture a living posture that is not static, that continues to grow and develop further. Hand down, knee down, hips back. Exhale, child pose. Hands back for passive child pose, balasana. Come up on your knees, arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, press your palms up. Roll your shoulders back, arms back. Inhale, chest moves up. Exhale, rolling the shoulders and arms back. Right hands together. Inhale, child pose. Exhale. Hands forward. Inhale, half plank. Feet up, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width apart. You're melting the shoulders down towards the ground. So bend your knees a little bit. Point your hips way back. And with a straight spine, begin to lengthen the back of the legs by pressing your thighs against the thigh bone. So you're flexing your quad muscles, bringing the heels down, keeping the shoulders melting to the ground, pointing the hips towards the ceiling, opening shoulders, lengthening the back of the legs, pressing the hands into the ground and lengthening the spine. Raise your right leg up, right knee to right elbow. Exhale. Bring your right leg up. Right knee to left elbow. Exhale. Bring your right leg up. Right foot, front of the mat. Exhale. Left knee down. Low lunge. Hips forward and down. Reach up with your arms. Inhale. Hands to the ground. Exhale. Make a fist with your right hand and as though you're pulling the cord of an arc. Inhale, press your left hand into the ground and roll your right shoulder back. Point your right hands to the ceiling. On the next exhale, hands back and to the ground. Tuck your toes into the ground. Inhale. Anjaneyasana into lunge. And bring your arms up as you inhale. High lunge. Left heel down. Exhale. Warrior two. Reach forward with your right arm, leaning your torso forward. Reach back on the exhale. Dancing warrior. Warrior two as you inhale. Hands to the ground in chaturanga. Exhale. Cobra as you inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Bring your left leg up as you inhale. Left foot forward. Exhale. Right knee down. Hips down and forward. Arms up as you inhale. Hands down as you exhale. So you're pulling the cord of an arc. Make a fist with your left hand. Inhale. Left shoulder over right. Elbow over shoulder. Point your fingers. Arm back as you exhale. Tuck your toes under. Lunge. Inhale. High lunge. Exhale. Warrior two. Lean forward. Inhale. Reach back. Extended. Dancing warrior. Warrior two as you inhale. Hands to the ground. Chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin, or float down. Cobra. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step forward. Inhale, chest horizontal. Exhale, forward fold. Forehead towards your shin bones. Bend your knees, inhale, come up. Hands overhead and down on the exhale. Make a great big circle with your arms, bending the knees slightly. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Point your fingers towards the ceiling and press the hands together. Exhale and float down, bent knees. Catch hold of your ankles, forward fold. Forehead towards your shin bones. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale into high lunge. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Lean forward as you inhale. Reach back as you exhale. Warrior two, inhale. To lateral angle, exhale. Warrior two, inhale. Dancing warrior, exhale. Warrior two, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Float to the ground, or knees, chest, and chin. Cobra of your choice, with knees to the ground, or not. Downward facing dog. Pass to the table, or not. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, chin up, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Come up on inhale. Hands together, down as you exhale. Soften the landing, bend the knees, inhale. Bounce back. Float forward as you exhale. Forward fold. Come up halfway, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Come up, high lunge. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Then forward, inhale. Dancing warrior, exhale. Warrior two, inhale. Lateral angle, exhale. Chin towards the armpit. Warrior two, inhale. Dancing warrior, exhale. Warrior two, inhale. To the ground in chaturanga, exhale. Or upward dog of your choice. Downward dog. Step the left foot forward, inhale. Chin forward. Right foot forward, exhale. Forward fold. Come up half, all the way. Hands together and down. Exhale. Tadasana. Chair pose. Inhale. Right foot back. Exhale. Come up. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Straighten the left leg. Warrior two. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hands to hips. Exhale. Keep the left knee straight. Bring your left foot in. Outside of your foot on both sides. Parallel to the outside of your mat. Arms up horizontal to the ground. Tita, Prasarita. Bring your hands to the hips. Chin up. Inhale. And forward fold. Utthita, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Standing, wide leg, forward fold. Bend your knees, gaze forward, place your hands to the ground, about the same distance towards the side of your mat as your toes. So place them in the middle of your mat, gaze forward, bent knees, inhale, and on the exhale, try to keep your straight spine and press into the ground to get the hips up, and your belly is moving in between your thighs as you press into the ground to get the hips up and lower your head.
push the outside of your feet to fire up your quads. Pushing into the hand to get the hips up and to straighten the legs and get the head down with the straightest spine that you can. Bend your knees, inhale, and come up. Hands overhead and down on the exhale to the hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, chest forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, same as the first, but this one, the second variation. Hands on your hips. Bend your knees, gaze forward, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, passing your stomach through your thighs. Press the outside edges of your feet. Fire up those quads. Bring the head down and hips up. Straight spine as much as possible. Lean the weight towards the front of the feet. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Arms overhead. And warrior two, exhale. Front foot parallel to the side of your mat. Draw a deep breath in, inhale. Straighten your leg, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to the mat, raise your right heel and inhale. Step forward, spine horizontal. Exhale, forward fold. Forehead towards your shins. Chair pose, inhale. Stand to mountain pose, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Come up, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten your leg, inhale, arms up. Warrior two, exhale. Repeat 2 more times. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. 1 more time, but this time keep your legs straight and bring your hand to hips and outside edges of your feet, pressing out towards the outside of the mat, arms horizontal. Stack your shoulders over your hips and line them up with your heels, as if you're leaning up against a wall. Bring your arms up as you inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Catch a hold of your big toes or your ankles. Elbows out. And lean the weight of your body towards the front of the feet, so that you can lengthen the back of the legs most effectively and lengthen your spine and get the head to drop down. Get out of the back of the feet into the middle of the feet. I say front of the feet because we tend to lean back so much. Bend the knees, inhale, come up, straight spine, hands together, exhale, hands to hips. Now your feet may have slid out. You may want to take them back in a bit. Arms up on the inhale, hands behind your back, exhale, interlace the fingers, interlace the fingers, and bring your hands down, bringing your chest up. On the exhale, forward fold. Stomach between your thighs. So you might bend your knees a bit and then straighten them. Head moves down, hips move up, hands move away from the hips, so we're using the arms as leverage to further get the head down and open those shoulders. You press the outside edges of your feet. Inhale and hands down, your head up. Hands to hips, exhale. Right foot out. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. dog. Exhale. Step your left foot forward. Inhale. Right foot forward. Exhale. Come up. Inhale. Hands together and down. Exhale. Mountain pose. Hands to hips. Step to the front of the mat for a balance posture. The tree pose. Feet together, heels together. Bend the right knee. Bring the right knee up towards your chest. Take your right foot by the heel, or ankle rather, and press it into your left thigh. Right knee opens up so you can clear your arms in front of it. Pass your arms in front of your right knee. Inhale, bring your arms up. Right knee stays back so as to open the hips. Interlace your fingers, press the palms up. Exhale. Lengthen the spine, bring that left hip in, arms horizontal. Catch hold of your right ankle, knees together. Try to keep your spine straight. Heart forward. We've got the spine extension here. And tipping the hips over the standing leg. Come to dancing pose. Your right knee comes up and your right foot presses into your hand. Right knee up, inhale, into twist. Exhale. Arms up again, inhale, hands together and down. Exhale. Back to mountain pose, hands to hips. Left knee up, stabilize. Foot, inner thigh. Open the space in front of your hips by bringing that left knee back. Arms up, inhale. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up. Exhale. Lengthen the spine. Bring that right hip in. And arms horizontal. Catch hold of your ankle. Line up your left knee with your right. Right arm up. And tip over the standing leg for the dancing pose. Cosmic dancer. You can make mudra with your index and thumb. And you go back into that spine extension. So your heart's thrusting forward, left knee coming up. And come back, knee to chest, inhale, arms up. Exhale for the twist. Arms up again on the inhale. Bring your foot down, hands to heart, exhale. Standing pose. Hands together, samastiti. Feet together. Stand in the center of yourself here. Lining shoulders and hips and heels. And land right in the middle of your feet. Try to get the weight to become balanced between both feet. You'll notice a negotiation between each thigh firing and then relaxing. Try to get them to agree and to both relax just the same. So you land in both feet. It's equal distribution. Subtle. It's a centering exercise. And after the flow, the body has been flowing and moving in and out of postures. Breath moving in and out of each posture in unison with the movement. Now watch what is flowing within you. So the flow, which was physical and gross, is now subtle and more something organic and energetic. Notice your pulse, your blood flowing in your veins. And more subtle still. Can you feel your energy? And finally open your eyes. Let's go to the ground. I want you to bring your feet apart into a squat. Keep your heels up. Arms outside, arms pressing towards your knees to open up the hips. Hands together. Arms up. Hands together and down. See if you can get your feet apart even wider. And hips between the heels. Shoulders back over the hips. Let the weight of your hips drop down towards the ground. And finally, hands behind your back. Bring your hips down. Knees to chest. Hands behind your knees. Straight spine. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your heels as high as your knees. Bring your arms horizontal. Slowly, step by step, see if you can go a little further. Maybe, keeping a straight spine, you can straighten your legs. Knees to chest. Inhale. Back to the boat pose. Exhale. Navasana. Knees to chest. Inhale. And feet down. Exhale. Now for a twist. Left arm to your right knee. Right shoulder back. Chin moving towards your right shoulder. Arms horizontal. Inhale. Into Navasana. Exhale. Knees to chest. Inhale. Feet down. Exhale. Twist the other side. Keep a straight spine, though leaning back. Turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Arms up on the inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Feet off the ground, arms horizontal. Inhale. Navasana. Exhale. Knees to chest. And now for something a little different. See if you can catch hold of your ankles. Bring your knees to chest. It's a needle. Super straight. We're going to bring our legs up. And the idea is to try to settle your weight into the three little bones that support you on the ground, which are your sacrum, really your tailbone, a little lower than your sacrum, and your sits bones. So 2 sits bones and 1 tailbone, 3 little points of rest. Now you want to keep your tension on that, because once you start moving back on the sacrum, you're going to roll back. You want to avoid that. Slowly bring your right leg towards forehead. And down. Left leg. And down. Now, judging by how far you can get one leg up, try to get both. Now you want to be relaxed when you do this, so breathe, deep and slow. Here's a tip. Press the lower back into the navel and lift your navel up. Your lower ribs, raise them up and away from your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Now you're straight. Now you're super straight, your spine. Elbows bent and down. Now you want elbows bent so that you can press the back of your ankles and direct your shin bones toward your forehead. So the higher your hands, the better. The more bent your elbows, the better. And bring your legs up towards your forehead. Forehead towards your legs. And finally, feet together, Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, leaning forward in between your thighs. Let your head hang. Relax. Exhale, relax. Shoulders back, feet forward, now heels forward, elbows down, shoulders down, knees to chest. Roll. From side to side, roll gently. Rocking gently, side to side. Massaging your lower back, massaging your kidneys, massaging your spine, and just enjoying the rocking motion. You can close your eyes for this. Settling down, getting ready to wrap up. So we're just slowly calming down our mind and asking less of the body, preparing it for relaxation. Straighten your left leg, keep your right knee towards your chest. Inhale, chin to chest, knee to chest. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale down. Left knee to chest, inhale. Chin to chest, exhale. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, and down. Inhale, bend both knees, knees to chest. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, knees apart, feet together, just like the butterfly, Baddha Konasana, but on your back. The happy baby, catch hold of the outside of each feet or your ankles or your big toes. Bring your knees apart and rock your baby side to side. Happy baby pose. Lengthen your neck. You don't want to have your chin up and an arched neck here. So lengthen your neck, lengthen the back of the neck. And finally, both legs up as you inhale, knees bent, feet down, exhale. Straighten your legs, bring them hip width apart or a little wider, and settle into your Savasana. Take a few minutes here. I'm going to let you settle into this posture and enjoy the rest of it. Before I leave you, I want to encourage you. Make sure you're comfortable. So try to lengthen your lower back by pointing your tailbone forward, dropping your navel towards your lower back, which will tip your hips back. And then relax. If your lower back is really arching up, or there's some tension there and it's straining, bend your knees a little bit, and it'll open your hips more, but it'll relax your back. And perhaps put something under your knees or under your thighs to relax. So the tension is not too great, and you can truly appreciate the relaxing experience of Savasana. I recommend you stay here for about 10 minutes so that you can really enjoy the peace of mind that comes after a beautiful yoga practice. It's actually the most significant part, is this relaxation part. But I will leave you with your
centering experience. And I will invite you to cultivate silence. Drop down from the mind into the heart and drop in towards the source of your being, creating alignment between mind and body and spirit. Namaste.